Yes, she's breathing. Yes. Look, is an ambulance coming? Sophie. Sophie. No response.
Give it me and give me the keys.
I wasn't in the pub. I've told you I was sorting the baby.
Yeah, well, forgive me if I don't always trust you telling the truth.
I was.
It's not up for discussion.
Sophie Webster. She came in an ambulance, and my dad. Her mum's just parking.
Sophie...
Webster.
Mr. Webster, I'm Sophie's pastor.
What happened?
She fell from the church.
The church where?
The roof. It was an accident.
What have they said?
She's being examined now. I'll let the doctors know you're here.
Was she talking?
She was unconscious.
Is she all right?
I have to go and speak to the police, but I'll come back. Hello, Mrs. Webster. It was me who spoke to you.
Why was she on the roof?
The roof?
It wasn't intentional. She was... Well, she got emotional. Here, this is hers.
Dad, there's blood on it.
Look, I would have come looking sooner. I thought she'd gone home. I would have come looking sooner.
Mr. and Mrs. Webster?
Is Sophie okay?
She's gone for a CT scan and spinal x-rays.
A CT scan of what?
Her head, to check for any bleeding in the brain.
Brain damage?
We hope not. We'll know more once she's had the scan.
I want to see someone more senior.
Kevin.
I think the more senior people are best stopping with Sophie. We're all doing our best for her, Mr. Webster, I promise. We'll know more soon.
Brain damage?
What was she doing up there in the first place?
How would I know?
Well, you spoke to the pastor.
You heard. He just said it was an accident. I'm going to go see what they're doing.
Hey, the doctor said she'd come and tell us if there was any news.
You saw her? She was hardly older than Rosie. What's she doing here?
Dad, I rang her. She's got a right to know.
Happy now?
Kevin?
Is she all right?
Oh, she would have been. If you hadn't got her in the right state.
What are you on about?
Rowing. No wonder Sophie went and got blooded.
It wasn't like that.
Is that true?
Have you split up?
You knew about this. Is there anything else you're not telling me about Sophie? Or is the drinking and the relationship meltdown about it?
I did tell you.
You did not.
Dad, I wouldn't have rang if you'd said. Look, it was just a row.
Oh, and Sophie just ended up hanging off a church roof.
On purpose?
She wasn't hanging off anywhere.
Was she all right or
You
what?
said it was an accident.
Who did?
Well, if she hadn't been drunk.
Well, if you'd gone straight to her when you knew she was drunk.
You didn't even know she'd go walkabout.
She wasn't walkabout.
So how come she's hanging off a church roof?
Oh, will you just stop it, please?
I'm sorry, love. You see what we've come to? Sophie could be dying for all we know, and all we can do is argue.
Get on to him. Thanks, Rita. You're a star. There's an extra feed for him in the bag. Look, I've got to go. Yeah, I will do as soon as we hear anything. All right, bye.
I didn't dump Sophie, you know.
She was upset over something.
She's always upset nowadays.
She doesn't always climb churches.
You think this is my fault? We had a row, that is all. We both said stuff.
Yeah, well, right now, I'm just bothered she's going to be all right.
Well, we should have said yes to the flat.
What flat?
She asked us to move in together and I said no.
You're just kids.
It's not that. It's because we'd end up in some cheap, run-down place, but then again, that's where she reckons her and Sally are going to end up and all.
No, they won't.
Yeah, and how do you know that? He just gets on top of her and then she has a go at me. And just because it's doing her head in, all the rows and not knowing what's going to happen. And it's not her fault.
Like I said, I only care she's going to be all right.
Mr. Webster, the CT scan shows no bleeding in the brain and her neck and spine are okay. She's very lucky. Broken rib, fractured wrist, concussion. Could have been so much worse.
Thank you. Thanks, Doctor.
She needs to rest and we'll have to keep her in for observation. But you can see her.
I'll go and get Sally.
Please, will you tell her that I said I'm sorry? Please!
Sweetheart, what were you thinking of?
Sorry.
If thinks we're upsetting you.
Shh. Just don't worry about that now, eh? We're just glad you're okay.
It's amazing you're still with us. You are so precious to us.
Sian. Is there any news? Sian?
Just a hunch, but I don't think she wants to speak to you.
How's Sophie?
You're gonna blame me and all.
Right, look, she didn't break up with Sophie. They had an argument. She's explained it all to me.
Oh no, I'll be glad we're split up. So go on. What did you say to her?
Nothing. I tried to calm her, that's all.
Yeah, right. He's the one who says that we're sinners.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that was you.
He thinks we're scum.
Of course I don't.
Yeah, you do. You said it to our faces.
I want you to be happy. Both of you.
But not together.
The best way to happiness is a true relationship with God.
But not with Sian.
What is wrong with loving someone? It's love.
Sian, I'm on your side.
No, you're not. Sophie could have died.
Gaia,
I wish you.
could have been worse. A lot worse. She wants to see you.
Yeah.
Look, Sian, I'm sorry. I know none of this was your fault.
Dad, have you heard what this guy's been saying to Sophie?
I'll go. You've got enough stress. I don't want to add to it.
Yeah, look, thanks for your help.
Yeah, I swear to you. I only want to help them find peace with themselves and with God.
I do not like him. Is she really okay?
Yeah. Tired.
Are you and Mum talking?
Rosie, I'm sorry. I'll never let it kick off like this again. Hey, come here. You're a good girl.
Is this on purpose?
No.
Tell me the truth.
Sian, it's not my life to take.
And what were you doing?
I don't know. I just wanted to, I just needed things to change.
You could have died, you know. You could be dead. I'd never go off with no one else, you know that. You know that I love you.
Do you?
So fair. You mustn't leave me ever, please.
I won't.
You okay?
Yeah.
Can I come back tomorrow?
Yeah, you better have to.
How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm just really tired.
You sleep. You're still my baby girl, you know?